Hello, I'm Eos and welcome to Shivers. This is one of my favorite games. It really is. I decided a long time ago, after I did Myst, I would go straight into this game because that's what I did as a little tiny kid who thought it was just like Myst, and I got jump scared like crazy. I had a blast with it back then. It won't be nearly as scary or frightening as any actual true horror game, although I think it is still actually classified as horror. But there's a lot of puzzles. It's primarily a puzzle game. It's primarily putting together the pieces and figuring out the mystery. And the few jump scares that there are just that. They're just jump scares. There is a health bar, but it never really comes up. Sort of. We'll see. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? It starts off... Oh! And it's FMV. Not completely and totally. It's more a few scenes here and there. This is way back. And there were still limits. So let's start, though. Let's start with our little intro movie. But what are you laughing at? Don't laugh at this.
Register your name.
Actually, no. You guys get to laugh at this. He doesn't. So I've played it before. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite. Little loud. Hi there.
This dare was kind of your idea, you know.
Was it?
But I'm glad I'm me out here and not you in there.
I think I've heard those same loving words before. Like the time you guys dared me to spend the night at that cemetery. You know, if you die in the museum tonight, I'll make sure she gives a eulogy at your funeral.
I don't want her
made
to.
you spend the night here if you hadn't talked about this place so much.
Yeah, we thought you'd been kind of, well, obsessed, thinking you hearing voices and stuff coming from the museum and
You
all.
maybe.
Too weird for me.
Hey, you know, maybe they're the voices of those kids who disappeared 15 years ago.
Right, the police never found the bodies. Or the killer.
Yeah, and my sister, you know Julie, the one in college?
No.
Says Professor Windlenot went insane. He viciously murdered them and then buried their bodies in the basement of the
Why?
museum. Well, what if he's hiding in that creepy museum right now, just waiting for another victim?
Yeah, and the ghosts of his victims are calling out, warning you.
Ring, ring. Hello? I think it's for you.
It's for you. Someone's trying to take the mic away
Just
from
a
me.
dog howling.
There was something more than that.
Well, I didn't hear anything. I think this place is just getting us all spooked.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? You can back out at
I'm
any
fine.
time.
Thank you, though.
But of course, if you did, you'd probably never live down the chicken jokes.
Oh,
You'll be all right. Come on, I don't want to be late for the movie.
chicken
We'll be back
jokes.
at dawn to let you out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
Chicken jokes. That was the ultimate burn in the 90s. Yes, you would now never outlive the chicken jokes. Better to face death than be called a chicken. Right. It does explain the Back to the Future movies, though, doesn't it? That would be the 80s, though. I don't know. Let's move on, shall we? This is it. We get a small little window. Yeah. And this down here is actually your health bar. You're all green, it's all good. And there's other things to this, but we'll get to that. And yeah, we're just locked in. This is right. See, very, very Myst-like. It's very... What is it? Professor Windlenot's Museum. Windlenot. Opening soon. You won't believe your eyes. Yeah, probably not. Ah, some tasteful graffiti. Ah, it's wonderful. Must be in New York. Let's see. Or, honestly, any other place in America at this point in time. Back in the 90s, though. Anyway... Let's see. Nice blue. Doesn't say anything important, by the way. None of the graffiti says anything important, as far as I know. Because we're still on the outside. For a second there, I thought this said glamour. Cool. Just going up here. And doesn't this look fantastic? This is obviously water or something like that off here. That is just great. Why can't I turn around? That was weird. But yeah, isn't that just great? I mean, it looks like water. It could be just, you know, black marble or something. But yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't have, like, a festering smell or anything. Oh, Okay. So we're just stuck here. You know, we could spend the night on the ground and not have to worry about anything. It's fine. Why can we zoom in for that? As if I didn't know. Alright.
Welcome to Professor Windlenot's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. Unfortunately, the museum is still preparing exhibits and hopes you will visit when we open sometime in the near future.
This guy's great. That's it. That's all we get. That's the only message. I think we hear from him a few other times. Wonderful voice. Alright, so I do need a little tiny bit of a refresher real quick. And no, there isn't any zip mode or anything in this game. You do have to click every single spot, which is fine. It's a relatively sort of tiny game. There's a bit more to this than Myst, but no, not different ages or anything. Right, orange is, I don't know, a guy with a weird mouth? Sure, we'll go with that. Yes, they're puzzle clues. I want out. There we go. Thank you. And big old chain. I mean, it's the first thing we hit when you go left. So, yeah, pull the chain. Oh. Whitney and Son Limited to Hubert Windlenot. The Museum of the Strange and Unusual, so blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say when it was sent. Yes, it does. September 1984. Oh, yeah. So this is about 10 years or so. Cool. Dude's dead, man. Joseph P. Whitney. Yeah, sorry. Windlenot is dead. Oh, 29. Yeah, that is the... I think that's like the age that rock stars die or something. A weird trend. Actually, I think the weird trend is that they're the most, you know, self-harm kind of deaths that happen to people at age 29 for some reason in humanity. So that was a green shell, right? Green shell. Yeah. It is an unusual circumstance. And then this is the wooden circle. Yep. I just know where all this stuff is. I played a lot. I played this a lot. 29, right? Oh, yay! One of my favorite puzzles! I still don't remember how to do this, but yeah, we got 7 turns to make it work. So the only options I have are left or right. How the heck did I do that? I need to watch that back and... I have no idea. I've been staring at that puzzle for like 7 minutes. I'm going to enjoy looking at that and editing and seeing how the heck I actually did that. But yeah, that I've always had trouble with that particular puzzle, but just minorly. That one pretty quick after I sat down and didn't, you know, do anything else. Oh yeah, so if you didn't catch it, the circle stepping stones raised from the water. That was what that did. And then here inside this Stonehenge thing, outside of the giant castle, which is actually his museum. Very, very rich person from back in the day, apparently. And also that is like a rock cross. So, yeah, inside here is that. And this is our little secret pattern and all the rest of it. Oh, I can't wait to look back at the recording. Oh, man, I don't know what I did. The other puzzle is a Chinese checkers puzzle. It has been the absolute bane of my existence, and you have to solve it for the game. But it is the bane of my existence in this particular gaming environment. Yeah, we'll get there. Right, so this is wood. That's easy. That's a circle. The orange was the face with an eye. Or 2 eyes and face. Okay, cool. I think this is what was around the edge of the door, which is that half-moon circle thingy there. I'm guessing this is what's on the rock across the way, which was the cross thing. The white... Do we see the white somewhere? I think we saw the white, but I don't remember. I think it was a green seashell also. Green seashell. And then the white was... the white was the two spirals. I don't remember what that was. I believe this is just open, so... Where was the white spiral? Oh, that's why. Yes. On the back of the pyramid thing out in the lawn is the white spiral. But as you can see, some of these puzzles you can just force. And that works out wonderfully when you're not very intelligent like me. So, let's see. Down. There we go. Yeah, this is just like a little Myst-style adventure, right? Yeah. It's great. I can't see anything. Yeah. Before you had to sit there and play with 1,000 different things just to turn the lights on in any other game. You could just flip a switch. Ah, yes. The first of many mazes. Not really. You just have two options that lead you to the same location. And it should follow, I think, the same pattern. Yep. Cool! Gotta love the 90s graphics. I would love to see this game get a redone, a remake. With modern graphics. Absolutely. I think maybe there's a couple puzzles that could be, you know, changed out or switched up. Oh, I love this. They must have had so much fun with the art in this. Okay, we were just gonna go over here. Who's this? Well, he looks, I don't know, deep fried, a little toasted, maybe he just decayed. I mean, it's been a long time. What's this? Some sort of boat or shell? This book seems awfully important. The Egyptian hieroglyphics explained. Yeah. We actually don't need to read all this. Seriously. Very cool stuff. I think actually it is somewhat accurate. I don't know that it's 100% accurate or anything like that. But based at least in reality. Well, not the whole game. Just some of the information they present. Which is really cool. This is also important. If it's important, Eos, why are you not taking notes? Well, down here, and that is actually a very important thing to referate with this game. Wonderful. It's on the top tier. Click down here. This is your options menu and all this. Brightness actually got adjusted. I need to bring that up for the recording. I am so sorry. I thought it was up. I had it up max before. So it should be a lot brighter now. But you have this whole little section here called Flashback.
Care to refresh your memory?
Yes, I do. Thank you. You can rewatch the movies. You have access to the book that you saw. And you just flip through it like you were there the first time. Not only that, you can see where you got it and all the rest of it. That is just top tier, wonderful. And yes, each of those is slots of things you need to find. So that's great. Don't scream at me. Everything's fine. We're doing well. So yeah, it does autosave as well. But you do some manual saves if you want. Right. This is... I think I did that wrong, actually. Maybe? No, I did it right. Ooh. Oh, the background music. Did we go somewhere? Yeah, we did. We left the thing. So we're just trying to get our way across this to the other side. Blub, 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 blub. Oh, and yeah, took a bit of our life force and it's off to haunt another place. That threw me out of my seat when I was a little 10-year-old kid. I had so much fun with this game. I loved it. It was an unexpected thing. I went straight from Myst into a jump scare game, and it took me a long time to figure out the little ins and outs of when they would be around and how to avoid them and such. And that one is scripted, though. You cannot avoid it no matter what. But also, yeah. What's this?
15 long years in this prison. You, get out. Do not meddle in things beyond your understanding. You will pay for your curiosity. You are in grave danger.
Thank you. Yeah, usually.
You are so evil.
Uh-huh.
Already some of your life essence has been stolen. I was too old, not fast enough. The Ixupi are so evil. It is imperative to find all the vessels, because it seems only when they are united with their talismans do they have any power. My plan was to use them on the Ixupi before any more of them escape into the world. I believe they cannot resist the vessels as long as they're with the talismans and you approach directly. This vessel here is of no use to you, however. Its Ixupi is the one who robbed me of my essence. And he has escaped into the world. And they've ruined my museum!
Bye, Windlenot. I know it's Windlenot. It's still fine. So, yes. Oh, yeah, he was literally in the jar. Look at that. He was in there tallying off the long years. How the heck did he know when a year passed? You're stuck in a little tiny jar. Maybe he had some sort of spiritual power that he could see the world around but not interact. But yeah, this is something. Right. That is... Yeah. Can I get out? Thank you. There it is. Little tiny clicky. So yeah, we had a piece of our life force taken. We're not dead yet. And we're kind of trapped. Kind of, not really. We could go back, but to what end? We're locked in till morning. Alright, just checking audio. Alright. I love the sort of blue... I don't know. Granite, marble. Who's just paint? Oh, who's screaming? Hi. I'm not here. Really. So yeah, this is an elevator. And every single time you want to use an elevator, you must do a puzzle. And the puzzles change. And they get harder. One small tweak about this. Once you solve the elevator puzzle, you should be fine. But no. Anyway, we just need them to be like what's on the door, which is a diagonal. Okay, that seems easy, right? Oh, right. It's not that easy. That's fine. There, that's good. Yeah, this one's a real easy one. There we go. Cool. I'm already mentally preparing for the ones that have 2 and 3 skips and 4 and then all that. Yeah. Elevator going up. I'm going to go to the ancient Egyptian and Mayan artifact room, and then we're going to stop off for cake on 3rd floor, and oh, well, obviously this was a bad day, and they tripped. They tripped over the stuff in the office. That's all it is. Yeah, this is the last time we'll come back to that section, believe it or not. And this is all very important stuff everywhere in the museum. Because the guy was an idiot and thought puzzles was the way of the future, never accounting for an emergency. And we're not even talking supernatural emergencies. You could have had a fire. It's fine. It's fine. He's dead now. He's learned his lesson. So, Atlantis solved. Expeditions formed to search for Atlantis. So we'll get back to this, I think. 2075 or 7520 rather, isn't it? Cool. Negative 7520. I won't remember that. I'll have to probably come back, but maybe. Still, look at this. I mean, for a 90s game, look at all the detail in all this. Oh, look, someone cut the cord. Why did they cut the cord to the phone? It's basically a click everything game. There. Scrapbook. Ooh. Windlenot does it again. Windlenot has been asked to withdraw his name from the Royal Society. Oh, Jeffrey. Believe it or not, that's actually important. This one here, anyway. Son of the absent Windlenot and Lady Mary Elizabeth Windlenot, attending Oxford. Oh, cool. Now, this is what you put in a scrapbook. Have been generous benefactors. Jeffrey will follow in his grandfather's footsteps and study banking, hoping to work for the family firm upon graduation. Oh, they're bankers. Hi there. This is also important. Artifacts sold. The personal possessions of Siegfried Swartz, who died 23 years ago, were sold yesterday to Sir Hubert Windlenot, who offered and paid an undisclosed amount for the entire collection. Officials said he was interested in never-resolved rumors surrounding the mysterious death of Mr. Schwartz. Now I want to watch Spaceballs. Thank you. When questioned, the buyer said, I believed his demise is related to pottery vessels that I hope are still included among his possessions. These vessels have reportedly been linked to the deaths of several individuals, each found shriveled and mummified. I'm interested in the vessels from an archaeological viewpoint, however. Sir Windlenot plans to exhibit the vessels in a museum he has founded. Yeah, that's 7 years later. I don't think you're gonna get there. Alright, let's do this next.
30th of September 1980. Returning from Africa, I discovered something profoundly disturbing. Someone has been here. Furniture has been tipped over, and the book Egyptian Hieroglyphics Explained, not in its place in the library, but face down here on the office floor. And oddly, one of the pages is torn out. And I feel the presence of... I'm not sure. I must investigate the second floor. The puzzles. When I created them, I never stopped to think they would be an obstacle in the event of some terrible occurrence.
Dude, you didn't stop to think at all.
Someone has released them from their vessels. Never has anything been so evil. A name written in the lift. Merrick. Who is he? One of the missing youngsters? Here in my museum? If so, are they both here? Can they still be alive? Evil entities attacking from everywhere, robbing me of my life essence. I can't seem to find the right vessel for each Ixupi. Without it, they can't be captured. Without it, I am doomed. Get back! Get back! Get out of my museum! Oh, I wish I never brought you here.
Well, I think he learned a very valuable lesson, don't you? Oh. Also, yes, I don't think he ever stopped to think. Oh, and if I talked over the name, it's Exupi. Which, you know what? Let me check to see whether or not they are real. Like, based on a reality of a mythology. I don't know for sure. So, let's see here. Oh, we found one. Well, we found the lid. This is the talisman portion, and now we need... In fact, we can zoom in. Let's try that again. Yeah, we don't click, we just let it spin. But, yeah, we now have to find the pot portion to put together the talisman. The problem is, at this point in time, we don't even know which Exupi will go into which pot or anything like that. We don't even know how this functions. I just spoiled it. I don't care. Oh, one last thing. With regards, Mary Elizabeth Windlenot. Okay. So, yeah, we have the lid. And I spoiled something, so I'm sure I cut it out. But with the lid, we have yet to go find what pot it goes to and figure out how to deal with the things that took our life force and hopefully survive the night. Alright, so we're going to leave the first episode right there. There is the museum proper actually yet to get and do, and there is a lot more even in this room to explore. I mean, look at this. Yeah. We'll read that next time. But yes, there is more going on. There is two teenagers. Are they teenagers if it's been 15 years? They're spirits, they're dead, so probably still teenagers. They are missing currently and have never been found, and I don't think things went well for them. We'll find out though. We're going to keep exploring and seeing what there is to see in this game. I love the details they're doing in this room and all the other rooms that they designed. So until next time, thank you all for joining me, and have fun everyone.